Hello everyone, and welcome back to tomorrow's weather today. Today I have an update on the major nor'easter for the mid-Atlantic and northeast United States. But before we get started, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out and grow as a YouTuber. So here in our we can see in the pinks the winter storm warnings, the purple here winter weather advisories, and the dark blue winter storm watches, which will be upgraded to warnings in the next few hours. Um, we'll take a look at each office in this area and see how much snow they're predicting towards the end of this video. But first I want to go over to the GFS model and look at what is happening. So right now you can see we have the high pressure up here in Canada bringing in the cold air for this area, setting it up. Very cold and very dry air right now. We have a low pressure system off the coast of Florida and the low pressure system getting itself together in Texas. This will drop down, pick up some moisture from the Gulf and the Atlantic, and ride up the coast. And we will see that happen here. Snow really begins to get going by tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon, and snow really gets itself together Wednesday evening. The heaviest snow looks to be overnight around 1 to 3 a.m. Mainly this area, and then the system should be done by midnight or the middle of the night Friday. The heaviest snow I'm expecting is to be in here. We will take a look at my snowfall map in a few minutes, but this is just a GFS model. And if we take a look at what the GFS model is predicting, a good area of, this is all our snowfall from the system. The highest totals in this area, mainly Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, southern New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southern Vermont, excuse me, northern Virginia and Maryland. There's going to be a sharp cutoff in the New Jersey area due to the rain snow line. We'll take a look at that on the high resolution models. There'll be a sharp gradient in this area, possibly 1.5 to 2 feet in northern Pennsylvania, according to the GFS model. Taking a look at the CMC, basically the same story. Everything is shifted to the north and west since yesterday, according to the models. And looking at the RGEM, the same story, which this is the high resolution Canadian model, and you can see the highest totals in this area. Then I am predicting the same thing, but the sharp cutoff there in New Jersey. Let's go over to the northeast and take a look at that. Sorry, this has to load. Alright, so here we go. And a major ice storm is certainly possible for Virginia, and we will take a look at that also. But snow really gets going by Wednesday afternoon, and you can see this rain snow line right in here. I don't think it's going to be this large in this far north. I'm expecting it to be more down in southern Jersey. But we can see some really heavy banding right here, 1 to 3 inches per hour snowfall rates. Yeah, I don't expect this rain snow line to get up into northern New Jersey. If I take a sounding here, this is our 0-degree line right there, and you can see this little area of where it's warmer than 32 degrees in the atmosphere, which is causing that. I don't expect that to happen. That's a pretty large inversion right there in the atmosphere. But by the time most people are, by mid-morning tomorrow, it should be done in New Jersey and out of the entire Northeast by Friday night, or by Thursday night, excuse me. Looking at the European model, We can see that rain snow line right in there. The heaviest snow into Pennsylvania and it moving out by Thursday night. Looking at snow totals anywhere, you can see that sharp cutoff in snow right there on 0 inches to about 6 to 7 inches just to the north of it. Heaviest snow bullseye in Pennsylvania of about a foot and a half to 2 feet. I think this is a little overdone as the snow ratio is not going to be 10 to 1. Um, but um, this is going to be the heaviest area of snow into northern New Jersey and southern um, New York. So let's start off a little farther south. Let's start off down here. Let's see, forecast, current hazards, winter. In this area, they are expecting anywhere from an inch to about 6 inches in this area of Virginia, but I think the main focus here is going to be ice. Winter. Let's find ice accumulation forecast. Yeah, upwards of 1/10 of an inch of ice, which is enough to cause major problems in this area. Going ahead a little farther north into northern Virginia and Maryland. I want to go to radar. Whoops. A good area of snow for Maryland. Towards the coast, about an inch to 2 inches, but 12 to 18, up to 18 to 24 um, there. See, ice accumulations, a little ice right in there, maybe 1/10 of an inch. Let's go a little farther west into West Virginia. Expecting a major ice storm up to 1/4 of an inch of ice accumulation, mainly 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, which is extreme. But snow looking at possibly in the higher elevations upwards of 16 inches, but in the lower elevations about an inch. But it's looking like the panhandle of West Virginia is expecting 6 to about 18 inches of snow. Going into central Pennsylvania, we are looking at the entirety of Pennsylvania, about 2 to 4 inches for northwestern Pennsylvania up into Erie, and then upwards of 2 feet into Allentown. State College expecting about 15 inches. Philly looking at about 10 inches. So going over to the New York office, I actually want to go to the Mount Holly one. Yeah, this is the Mount Holly. Winter weather. 0 along the coast. And then here's that sharp gradient upwards to 6 inches right here. And it's looking like in northwest New Jersey, upwards of 20 inches, and in Mount Pocono, maybe even up to 2 feet of snow. Maybe some ice, maybe 1/10 of an inch. I don't see that happening for this area. More of maybe sleet and a mix. Going up to the New York office, they're a little different forecast. Winter weather. They are expecting a widespread 12 to 18 inches of snow for their forecast area. I'm expecting probably about this for most of this area. Going up into the Albany office, I don't know why they brought us there, but we are going to go over there. Okay. So in Poughkeepsie, this is as far south as it goes. 12 inches, and as we go, oops, let me put that back on. think, yeah, that's good enough. Um, Upwards of 12 inches, but as we go farther north, less snow is expected to fall. So, what is my forecast? Here's my forecast. I'm expecting about an inch in this lightest blue area, less along the coast, maybe not even seeing any. More inland 1 to 3, and then there's that sharp gradient in New Jersey. It's kind of hard to see my cursor, um, but generally 12 to 18 inches for most of northern New Jersey, Pennsylvania, southern New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. And even I have an area of 18 plus inches in southern New York and northeastern Pennsylvania. But that is it for today, and I think blizzard conditions are certainly possible, especially in this area, as strong winds will be a factor, gusting up to 40 to 45 miles per hour. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a new video, and I will see you all soon.